We're gonna tell them about it together.
Let's do it.
Oh, get ready, everybody. Here we go. Welcome to the fun. It's the Big Mouth Show. Step right up. Let me tell you what's the scoop. Jamie, Carter, Sam. Welcome to our crew. Magic in the air, gonna raise the sound. Mensa active games where the smiles abound. Disney dreams alive. Oh, we're on a quest with our family vibes. We're truly blessed. From the rankings to the laughs, it's the ultimate ride in the Big Mouse House. Let's enjoy the vibe.
Welcome back to the Big Mouse House. I'm your host, the Big Mouse, and joining me is Carter and Sam and Hadley. And guys, we've got another interactive episode today. Sam and Carter, how you doing today?
Feeling great. It's been a long time, guys. Excited to see
I
you
don't
guys.
remember last time we recorded.
Good to see you as always. Let's talk about you, our incredible community. If you're not following us on social media, you need to fix that right now. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, search the Big Mouse House and come join the conversation. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Whether you're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you're listening, subscribing means you never miss an episode. And don't forget to leave us a review while you're at it. All right, let's break down what we've got for you today because this lineup is absolutely packed with entertainment and useful Disney information. We're starting with Hadley Got Me, and this is one of our favorite segments we've ever done. Sam's 6-year-old beautiful daughter Hadley has described various Disney attractions in her own words, and Carter and I are going to try to figure out what rides she's talking about. And let me tell you, 6-year-olds describe things in the most creative and unexpected ways. It's adorable, it's hilarious, and honestly, it's harder than you think it may be to figure out what she means. We played this a few episodes ago, and let's just say Hadley got us. After that, Sam is leading Where Am I? This is where Sam gives us clues about a specific Disney location, and Carter and I have to figure out exactly what he's describing. And knowing Sam, these clues are going to be vague, cryptic, and probably intentionally misleading. Sam, are you going to make this easy on us, or are you planning to torture us?
Oh, I think y'all do great.
Then we'll move into another edition of Carter's Tip of the Day, where Carter shares his ultimate Disney wisdom in his own unique way. Carter, you've been preparing for this one. What are you bringing us today?
I'm not telling you that right now. You got to stick through the episode to find out.
Then we're going to draft the top things to do at Disney World without a park ticket. This is perfect for anyone who wants to experience Disney magic without paying for park admission. And trust me, there's a lot more than you may think. This draft is going to reveal some hidden gems that even Disney veterans might not know about. And we're closing with a huge debate, Star Wars and Disney World. Here's the question. Does Disney benefit more from having Star Wars IP in the parks? Or does Star Wars benefit more from the exposure and experiences Disney World creates? Galaxy's Edge alone cost over $1 billion to build. But is Disney getting more value out of Star Wars, or is Star Wars getting more value because of Disney? So thank you for making us part of your day. We appreciate every single person listening right now. Let's crank it up. Welcome to the Big Mouse House.
And now, our feature presentation.
First segment,
Hadley Got Me.
You're right here with us, Hadley. We had some fun doing these. I'm wondering if you're even going to remember how you described these. Hadley, what's your favorite ride at Disney World?
Aladdin.
Aladdin. Oh, what a great ride. Oh, my goodness. Dad definitely loves Aladdin, too. Do not listen to the last episode, Hadley. Hadley, what ride is the scariest?
Probably the Ghost Walk.
Yeah, Haunted Mansion.
I did not like it when the lights turned off. I thought we were going in a room or something.
Yeah, it is. It is really scary. How about roller coasters? Do you like roller coasters?
No.
Do you like Everest?
No.
Do you like Guardians of the Galaxy?
No.
Do you like Barnstormer?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. A roller coaster for all, Barnstormer.
Except you.
That's right. That's right. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the description that Hadley gave me of the ride, and we're going to see if Carter and Jamie can guess what it is. We'll go back and forth. I've got it numbered 1 to 14. All right. So we're only going to do about 10 of these. Carter, give me a number 1, 2, 14. What you got?
10.
Number 10. All right. This is the way that Hadley described this ride. Because there's like plants a lot, and you get to see the farm with the animals. I don't remember the name, and I don't know what it's called.
What you talking about, Guh? Is it Living with the Land?
Hadley, is that right?
Is he right?
Yes.
That's right.
I'll take it.
Living with the Land. 1 point for Carter. Hadley, do you like Living with the Land?
Kind of.
Yeah, the first time we went on that.
It's probably my third favorite ride.
Whoa.
Top 3.
Wow.
That's my girl.
Save that for the next segment.
Man, she's not sure if she likes it, but it's her top 3. All right. Jamie, 1 to 15.
Give me number 2.
Number 2. All right, here we go. I liked the elephants when they didn't spit water on us and when we went under the waterfall.
Ooh, I know
Got to be
this.
Dumbo.
No.
No.
I know it.
Carter, I'm going to read it again. I liked the elephants when they didn't spit water on us and when we went under the waterfall.
That's the Kali River Rapids.
Is that right, Hadley?
No.
Dang.
Correct answer is Jungle Cruise.
Oh.
If you remember,
Guess
the
what?
elephants come up to spit on you and then they don't spit on you.
Guess
Remember
what?
that?
Guess what, guys? Hadley got me.
Hadley got you. Hadley got you both. Oh, Hadley, yeah, Hadley, what you want to say?
Nothing.
Okay, very good. All right, it's 1-0 Carter. Carter, next one, 1 to 15.
11.
It's a boat ride that spins us around and the elephant shoots at us.
This is Kali River Rapids.
Yes.
Very good.
Good
It is.
job.
It
So
is
very
Kali River
similar.
Rapids. Yeah, Hadley loves elephant. Elephants obviously stick out at her in rides.
Especially when they're spitting water.
That's right. So one doesn't spit water, one does.
Yeah.
All right. Jamie, 1 to 14. What you got?
Number 4.
Number 4. I liked when we go down on the ride and up and down sometimes. And when we got to go on it. But sometimes we don't go on it. I'll read it again.
Oh, man.
I liked when we go down on the ride and up and down sometimes. And when we get to go on it. But sometimes we don't go on it.
I'm total shot in the dark here. I'm going to guess Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
No.
Dang it.
All right, Carter, I'll read it again. I liked when we go down on the ride and up and down sometimes. And when we go and we get to go on it. But sometimes we don't go on it.
Up and down, up and down. There's no way you like Tower of Terror.
She hadn't written that.
Tower of Terror, Hadley, is that correct?
That wasn't my guess.
No.
I was saying there's no way that
No,
okay.
no, that's your guess.
All right, it is not Tower of Terror. Correct answer is Barnstormer.
Oh.
Barnstormer.
You should have said when Simi screams really loud.
Well, I didn't want to put the most, easy thing. But yeah, that's how she described the Barnstormer. Hadley, you like the Barnstormer?
Yes.
There you go.
Probably my first favorite one.
Number
Oh,
one.
yeah, okay.
Oh,
Congrats, Goof.
okay. Next up is Carter.
12.
It's when Henry went up to play the game, and we got to go up there and stuff. It's when Henry went up to play the game, and we got to go up there and stuff. You're the one that described
Even
it.
Hadley doesn't know this one.
Feathered Friends in Flight.
Yes.
Very good.
Good job,
Yeah.
Carter.
Feathered Friends in Flight. Yes, Henry.
Mom, what's that show called?
Leave me alone.
So if you didn't know, we've said it before on the podcast, they always asked for some volunteers. Henry got to go up there, and the bird beat him at a
math,
game.
that's right.
At math. So yeah, very good, Hadley. All right, Jamie, let's go 1 to 14.
6.
Number 6. I was sad because we skipped the playthings. You get the hard ones. You pick the hardest ones. I was sad because we skipped the playthings.
The Boneyard.
The barnyard. Hadley, is that correct?
No.
Dang it.
Dumbo.
No.
Correct answer. And because we skipped this because we had a lightning lane.
Okay.
Winnie the Pooh.
So Winnie the Pooh.
that was my next guess.
Winnie the
Nice
Pooh
job.
has the play place. In
Guess
it.
what, Carter?
Hadley got me.
Hadley got you again. All right.
Well played, Go.
Kata.
13.
13. Lucky number 13. I'm going to read this exactly the way that she said it. It's like when the guy tries to get the treasure, and he did, but then he rolled under the thing. He comed up. I didn't see it happen, but I think it was a stone. So it's like when the guy tries to get the treasure, and he did, but then he rolled under the thing. He comed up. I didn't see it happen, but I think it's a stone.
Is that Indiana Jones?
Yes.
Good job.
Very good.
That was a very good description.
On the
Really
money.
vivid.
Yeah.
Really vivid.
It's like she was there.
It's like she was there. Hadley, do you like that attraction? Do you like Indiana Jones?
It's probably my second.
Okay.
So Frozen's not in your top 3?
I will do one more because I'll save some more for another day.
All right. I'm gonna-
Jamie, what you got?
number 8.
Numero 8. All right. This Jamie, you finally picked one I think you're gonna get.
Okay.
I didn't like this one because the lights turned off, and Henry didn't like it either. I liked the hug ghost and when they danced.
Well, this could be anything.
It's got to be Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
All right.
Very
I finally got
good.
one. Thanks, Hadley.
Haunted mansion. She did say it earlier. She doesn't like haunted mansion because
That's true.
It's dark. They turn the
That's
lights
right.
off. Hadley, what you got to say?
I think that is my favorite. Why? But it's probably
Haunted mansion? You just said it wasn't your
It's-
least favorite.
I liked it when we got to stop in the road. Like we stopped it
Yeah.
on the on the wide. So I kind of liked it that part.
Okay.
When you got
That's-
stuck.
You like to get stuck on
Yes.
haunted mansion?
Okay.
Well,
duly noted.
Foolish mortals.
as you can tell, Hadley just loves Disney World, just like us. Great job, Hadley. Thanks for being on
Mouse
the podcast.
in training.
Thanks for being on the podcast, Hadley.
Good job, Hadley.
It's Carter's tip of the day.
Of the day. So after all the great response we had last week, the countless emails, the countless,
Quite resounding.
the fan mail,
The subscriptions doubled.
yeah,
Unbelievable.
2 times 0 is 0. So
Yeah,
makes
good point.
sense. I'm back with another tip. This week, I have the best bathroom in each park.
It's a great follow up to your top snacks.
Yes.
Top
So guys,
next bathroom. What's next?
let's start in Magic Kingdom. Now, you all probably think I'm about to say Tangled because of how vocal the Big Mouse is about it. But here's the problem with the Tangled bathrooms.
What's the problem?
One, they're in Fantasyland. Two, everyone knows about the Tangled bathrooms.
That's true.
And so they're so busy, you can't get in. There's a longer line for the Tangled bathroom than there should ever be for Peter Pan.
I'll fight you man to man with one hand behind my back.
See, I thought you were going to say the Tangled bathroom just because then you could say it's the best part of Fantasyland.
I mean, it is, but it's still not the best bathroom. That's how bad Fantasyland is, with
Wow.
the exception of a couple things.
Okay.
But I'm going to go with the Plaza restroom in Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
If you're going from the main hub to Tomorrowland, before you go into Tomorrowland, you take a right, and there's bathrooms right there. And
Oh, yeah?
they're very overlooked because people are so eager to get into Tomorrowland for whatever reason, and so they kind of skip over them. They're lightly used. They are clean. All the things you want in a bathroom. Next up, Hollywood Studios. Going with the Ocean Super Service restrooms.
Where's that?
So these are right as soon as you get into the park to the right.
Oh, like the gas station thing?
Yeah.
And so what happens is everyone goes in. No one's rope dropping the bathroom, so these aren't getting used
We've done them before.
unless
gone
you go to
there, yeah.
Starbucks. Maybe you need to go back to the bathroom, depending
Yeah.
on what you get.
We've done those on the way out of the park. They're extremely convenient and very lightly used.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
And then Animal Kingdom.
It's got to be a good one here.
Yeah, so again, like I said last week, so much of it is it's outside. And so I'm looking for places indoors with air conditioning. I'm dipping back into the Rafiki's Planet Watch.
This is a great choice, Carter.
There's not a lot of people back there. It's in air conditioning.
Where Sam always hangs out.
Like it's in a building already. Like it's not just a bathroom building. Feels good in there. There's, again, not a lot of people.
Yeah.
All the things you want in a bathroom. And last but not least, I have the Epcot bathroom. Going with the Odyssey Center. And guys,
Yeah.
I have
agree
to
with this.
say, I'm speaking from personal experience here. There's no one there. Everyone's so eager to get to the World Showcase. We'll use the bathroom in the World Showcase. Just stop right before. Why are we so eager? There's nothing to do in the World Showcase anyway. So take your time in the bathroom. That's the highlight of your day if you're still going that way.
Oh my goodness.
Not a lot of people.
Can you explain
Good
to everybody
music.
where that is? Explain to everybody
So
where that
it's
is.
it's right before you go into Mexico, basically.
Yeah.
So before you go into World Showcase, you're going by the Odyssey Pavilion.
It's the one on the far left.
Yes, this is where you meet Santa during Christmas.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's
What?
where you get the pickle milkshake.
That's where Santa. Yeah. Well, and you know, that's not always happening, by the way, because when we went last time, they did not have that.
Right.
I mean, that's where
It's
they had the
usually during
wing
the festival.
When they had the wings that time in there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Festival
That
of the
pickle
holidays.
milkshake
Yeah.
was awful.
I liked it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It's
At
a
all.
little different.
Well, I mean, perfect place to have a bathroom though. If you're eating a
That's
pickle
true.
milkshake
Yeah.
or wings,
Carter, that's a great tip of the day. Thank you so much for
Carter. Wow.
You're welcome.
good job.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
Next game. Where am I? So what we're doing is I'm going to give you 4 clues. Okay. You are able to guess after each clue. But if you guess, you're done for that round. So the first clue, I'm going to give you the park that the attraction is in.
Okay.
Second, I'll give you the land.
Okay.
Then the third clue, I'm going to give you an attraction in the land that is not the correct answer. And then the fourth clue I'm going to give you is a neighboring attraction.
Okay.
Okay. So for instance, give you a hint, little hint. If I said Magic Kingdom, you could then guess. You'd get 4 points if you got it right then. It'd be amazing. But if you missed it, you're out.
Okay.
Second clue, I'd say Fantasyland, because that's the land it's in. And then I'd tell you it's not the Magic Kingdom. It's Fantasyland. It's the land it's in. And then I'd tell you it's not Magic Kingdom. It's Fantasyland. Because that's the land it's in. And then I'd tell you it's not Prince Charming Carousel. The nearest attraction is It's a Small World. Yes.
Peter Pan.
So the answer would be Peter Pan.
Okay.
But he would only get 1 point because it was
You
after
just
the
wanted to
last
hear him say
clues.
Peter Pan.
I did. Okay, here we go. So, number 1. In Magic Kingdom. Anybody want to guess?
No.
Okay. The land is Tomorrowland. Anybody want to take a guess?
No.
It's not Space Mountain. The nearest attraction is the People Mover. Carter.
Astro Orbiter.
Incorrect. Yes.
Space Mountain.
He said it's not Space
It's
Mountain.
not Space
Oh,
Mountain.
I'm sorry. Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin.
That would have been correct, Jamie, if you would not have guessed incorrectly earlier.
Dang it.
That is correct. And yes, Astro Orbiter is nearer, but that's not what I'm looking for. So you see, I'm looking at a point.
You're wrong.
And I'm looking at what's closest to that point. All right, here we go. Next one.
So I'm still right. Like,
You're right, but not what I'm looking for. Not the answer. Sorry. Next one. Epcot. The land is World Discovery. It's not Test Track. Its nearest attraction neighbor is Mission Space. Yes, Carter.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That is correct. Carter gets a point. It is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Are we getting the game? We understand.
Are you
it.
sure People Mover's not close, or Carousel's not closer to Buzz Lightyear?
Yes, I checked. I actually got out. I'm dead serious. Got out of Google Map.
He flew there and walked it off.
Oh, man, I wish. This is what I need an Allen Pass for. All right, next one. We're in Hollywood Studios. The land, Galaxy's Edge. It's not Rise of Resistance. Yes, Carter.
Smuggler's Run.
That is correct. Carter gets 2 points. Sometimes when there's only 2 attractions
Yeah.
in a
That worked out well.
in a land, yeah. Now, I will tell you, some of these might be restaurants. So
I'm glad you said that.
I might slip in a
after that.
restaurant every now and then. All right, next up. We're in Animal Kingdom. The land is Asia. It's not Kali River Rapids. Jamie?
Expedition Everest.
That is correct. Expedition Everest. 2 points
You bet.
for Jamie.
I should have known it wasn't going to be the Big Blue and Beyond.
3-2. Well, I don't think that's in Africa.
Not in Asia, buddy.
There's not in Asia. Yeah, you're right. Not in Asia. Next up, we're in Magic Kingdom again. We're in Fantasyland. And Carter, it's not Peter Pan's Flight.
Thank God.
Its nearest attraction neighbor is Prince Charming Regal Carousel. Jamie.
Mickey's PhilharMagic.
That is correct, Jamie. Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Don't call it a comeback.
Oh my gosh.
I've been here all day.
It is 3-3. We're in Animal Kingdom again. We're in Africa. It's not the Festival of the Lion King. Jamie?
Kilimanjaro Safaris.
That is correct. Kilimanjaro Safaris.
Just put your bell down, dude. You don't even need it.
Man, it's 5-3 now.
That's what you call a run.
Sorry, I don't
right
go to
there.
Disney every 45 minutes.
We're in Magic Kingdom. Tomorrowland. It's not Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. Its nearest attraction neighbor is Astro. Yes, Carter.
People Mover.
People Mover is correct.
I think I'll hold on to my bill. Thank you.
Okay, 5-4. We're in Magic Kingdom.
How many are left?
2 more. We're in Magic Kingdom. We're in Liberty Square. It's not the Columbia Harbor House. Carter.
Hall of Presidents.
That is incorrect. Jamie, you want to guess or you want me to continue?
Go on more.
Its nearest attraction neighbor is Hall of Presidents.
It's got to be Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion is correct.
Thank you.
All right, last one. We're in Epcot.
We have a special guest.
We're in the World Showcase. It's not the American Adventure Show. The nearest neighbor to this thing is the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. Jamie.
Are we talking? I'm drawing a. It's the singers. I can't remember their name.
Oh my goodness! Hang on. Carter, hang on. Jamie,
There has to be a timer.
hang on. Jamie is losing it.
5,
Jamie, I'm shocked.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Carter, what's the
The
answer?
Voices of Liberty.
The Voices of Liberty. Oh my goodness.
Robbed. You
Oh,
would have
my
not gotten
goodness.
that if I hadn't said that.
No, I was thinking like a different country.
All right. So at the end of the day, still,
The tacos got me on that one.
our score is Jamie 6, Carter 5. But we're going to continue that score. I'm going to keep the score going.
Okay.
So that is Where Am I? How'd you like it?
Very
I
good.
liked it.
Okay.
Good.
Very good,
I
guys.
was on
I
edge.
dominated.
Nice. I mean, 6-5.
Dominated by 1.
6-5.
Well, all right.
We interrupt this program for Hadley's mother, Emily, to make a special appearance to see if she can guess one of Hadley's ride descriptions. Emily, are you ready?
Yes, I am, and I'm thrilled.
Okay. Emily does love.
Welcome to the Big Mouse house, Emily.
Thank you so much.
Emily
I've
loves
been
to
waiting
listen.
for my invitation. It just never seemed to come. It was uncomfortable for everybody.
Not true.
All right, here we go. Hadley. Hadley described this way. Emily, are you ready?
Yes.
So it's like when the guy tries to get the treasure, and he did, but then he rolled under the thing. He comed up. I didn't see it happen, but I think it's a stone. I'll read it again. So it's like when the guy tries to get the treasure, and he did. Then he rolled under the thing. He comed up. I didn't see it happen, but I think it's a stone. All right, Emily, what you got?
I've heard on the podcast y'all use the bill, so I didn't want to be robbed of that opportunity. It is the Indiana Jones stage show.
Very good.
Do you want to
Good
hear
job,
a fun
Mom.
fact? Do you want to hear a fun fact about that?
That's why I asked this question. So yes, go ahead.
I have been a participant of that stage show
What?
twice.
Dun, dun, dun.
Are you serious? Twice?
Once
Okay.
in 94 when I was just a little girl and the big man put me on his shoulders. And then again, on your first trip to Disney
right.
World, I was picked out of the crowd to be a person in robes. That's all I know.
I remember you being. What was your? What did you do during the show? I remember you being picked. I don't remember what did you do.
It was a lot of emotional work. A lot of
Oh, you had to get shocked.
Reactionary?
Yeah, reactionary.
It was a lot of that. So
Yeah.
they didn't pick just everybody.
Yeah, and they don't do that anymore. So what a cool memory.
For those of you who say they predetermine, like they just plant people in the audience, there you go. It's truly random.
Yeah, Emily definitely was randomized.
I mean, you had to have some skills. That's how they
could tell.
saw something in me.
They said, "Are there any doctors in the crowd?"
She wasn't a doctor
wasn't
yet.
a doctor
They
yet.
knew what you would be.
Oh, they knew for sure.
Guys, this has been a pleasure.
Thanks for joining us.
Very good.
Thanks for stepping
allowing
into the Big Mouse
Emily,
house.
what a great cameo
Yes,
today.
thank you.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
We love you, Elsa. Yeah.
Guys, it's time for a huge debate that I think is going to surprise a lot of people with how complex it could actually be. The question is, does Disney benefit more from having Star Wars IP in their parks, or does Star Wars benefit more from the exposure and experience that Disney World creates? It's not as obvious as you might think. Carter, Disney paid $4 billion for Lucasfilm in 2012. They've spent over $1 billion building Galaxy's Edge at both Disneyland and Disney World. Rise of the Resistance is one of the most technologically advanced attractions ever built. But what's the actual value exchange here? Who's winning this deal? So we're going to break down both sides of this argument with some specific points, and then we're going to debate it. Let's talk about first how Disney benefits more from Star Wars. Obviously, the financial investment, Disney paid $4 billion for Lucasfilm. They need Star Wars to justify that massive purchase. The Galaxy's Edge construction, over $1 billion per park, guys, per park, which is the biggest single land investment in Disney history. Obviously, Star Wars brings in fans who wouldn't normally visit Disney parks. We agreed upon that. Carter, you agree with that?
Yeah, I'd say so. I know people who went to Disney just for Star Wars when it opened.
We talk a lot about merchandise. We talked about souvenirs, merchandise sales, lightsabers at an average of $250 each, droids $100 plus. Obviously, some exclusive Star Wars merch only available in the parks. It's a massive revenue stream. From an attendance and crowd impact, Star Wars fans make special trips specifically for Galaxy's Edge, which obviously contributes to the food sales, merchandise, like we mentioned. Galaxy's Edge opened in 2019 and became immediately a must-do destination. We've talked before about how people who don't even know what Star Wars is, how much they appreciate this park. Sam, what do you think about the financial investment from Disney here?
I mean, they paid $4 billion for Lucasfilm, right?
In 2012, too.
Yeah, I mean that's like what, 6 or 7 billion probably now, maybe 5 or 6. Yeah, if in today's dollars. You know, they're buying a lot of IP there from Lucasfilm, so they're obviously going to be in control of Indiana Jones and Star Wars. You know, I don't know if they've made the $4 billion yet back. I don't know how that investment is going. I when you look at how much money they spent on films, on rides, on TV shows, movies, you know, obviously Disney World is not the number one way for them to make that money back. Obviously, movies and TV shows and is going to make the money back. And I don't think in 2012 they thought about subscriptions and what was going to happen with Disney Plus, which I just can't.
Great point.
I can't imagine that makes money. I just can't imagine that makes money for how much money they're spending on all of these shows. And not all of the Star Wars shows have been good and have been successful. Again, I think the idea of Star Wars in Disney World is to have a place for Star Wars to be consistently on your mind. And that was there before the subscription model of Disney Plus. I'll say more in a second. Carl, what you got?
I think you have to kind of break it down. Like you can't just say yes or no, whether it's been a good for them or not. I think in terms of like you say, like media, like movies and shows, I think it's been bad for Star Wars because other than the first season and a half of Mandalorian, nothing they've produced has been great.
Right.
You know, the movies, the sequel movies weren't great. And so a lot of Star Wars fans are turned off to Star Wars now because of how how not as good, I guess is the best way to put it.
I would say bad.
Okay, we'll say bad. Because of how bad and like almost rushed, like there's no real thought put into it. You know, it's just like what can we do to make the most money out of this? But that's not what made Star Wars popular in the first place. It was the stories and the character building and the world building and all those things. And Disney kind of rushed all that, I think, especially with the shows. Some of those are a real hard watch. They're so slow and like just feel like they're building to nothing, and then they try to go all out for the last episode. And I know for me personally, like I've given up on any of the shows. The only shows I watch were made before they bought Lucasfilms.
Let me pose this to you. What's the one demographic that you think Disney World struggles with?
The older people.
I mean, adult males.
That's exactly right, Sam. Teen boys, young adult men. It's that demographic shift worth billions. Is it worth it for Disney World to purchase Star Wars? I think you could argue that.
Yeah, I'll give a personal example. When my dad went for the first time last year, it was this year. Oh my gosh, it's been a long year.
A few months ago.
Sorry, a few months ago. This blew him away. And I feel like if we spent 3 hours in there, he would not have gotten enough of it. He loved it. Again, I think the thing that it struggles with, honestly, is the lack of ties to the original trilogy. Everything's so updated. Like you have the Millennium Falcon, but then it's like the new stuff. Like, and I get it. That's Disney's Star Wars. They're going to try to make Kylo Ren and Rey and Finn and those guys the main characters. And I don't think Harrison Ford's going to come out and do that in his free time, considering he makes fun of Star Wars all the time. But if you had some more ties to the original trilogy, I think you get a little bit more of a appreciation from Star Wars people. But again, that's not what it's about, Carter. And it's when you said it earlier, it clicked with me what you said. This is not about making people happy. It's about getting more dollars. And Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is to get more dollars. And that's it. They are going to continue to force the new trilogy on you.
That's right.
They're about to make Smuggler's Run into a Grogu and a Mandalorian ride. Like they're rehashing all of that. All the new part of Star Wars. The original trilogy is dead on Star Tours when it used to be about the original trilogy.
Right.
So this is all ways that they are, again, continuing to try to force, and again, makes sense. It's the newest stuff. But at this point, we're so far out from those movies. Mm-hmm. They're not making any more movies on those or money on those new movies. How are we not getting the original trilogy back in? I don't know.
But listen, before Disney, Star Wars, it was aging. Original fans were getting older, people like me. Younger generations weren't as engaged. And I think now it's at least a little multi-generational. You have the boomers with the original trilogy. You have Gen X with all these sequels. That's Carter. Millennials with the prequels. Gen Z with the new Disney shows and Disney Plus things like y'all are talking about. So that's decades of loyal customers. But here's the fact, guys. Disney theme parks attract over 150 million visitors per year globally. That's 150 million potential Star Wars fans, like we talked about with your mom, exposed to that brand. Whether she likes Star Wars or not, she's exposed to that, and that's because of Disney World.
Yeah. And Rise of Resistance is such a good ride that I totally...
It makes it feel real, man.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. My thoughts are so conflicted on this because... growing up on the original trilogy and then even really enjoying Phantom Menace in that second or that prequel trilogy, just because it was Star Wars, I feel like part of the issue, which again goes back to it's the oversaturation of Star Wars now. You know, having a new Star Wars movie was a once in a every 15 year kind of thing. If you really did the math on it, every 10 years. And now there's a new show every 3 months.
Every summer, yeah.
Yeah, and like I loved Skeleton Crew, which was a great new Star Wars show, kind of for kids.
Right.
Me and the kids, and we really enjoyed that. But it got bad press and bad reviews because people were tired of new Star Wars stuff. Even like Obi-Wan Kenobi. How do you screw that up?
How do you mess up Obi-Wan?
And they messed that up. You know, and again, what do we want? Well, most Star Wars fans enjoyed the books and the spin-offs that were originally written after the original trilogy. Disney doesn't want anything to do with them because they don't really own the rights to those books. So Disney's trying to quote-unquote Disneyfy everything. Again, and I'm not trying to say this as a hater. I'm saying this as someone who's looking at it from two ways. Number one, for the Star Wars lover, and then for the Disney person.
Yeah.
They got to make money, guys. It's all about the greenbacks.
Yeah. And Disney ensures that Star Wars presence stays in the public view 365 days a year.
They have
when
to.
you're going to Disney World,
Have
you're
to.
going to see it in front of you, not just when the movies release or not just when those summer series come out, that type of thing. And Sam, I think your point to the family-friendly approach, I think it's another way for them to
Multi-generational. I like what you said.
it makes them more accessible to audiences
Yeah.
who maybe, you know, would you feel comfortable letting your 6-year-old daughter watch some of those original movies? Probably not. You know, there'd be some scary parts and that kind of thing.
Sure.
But some of the newer stuff that they've come out, it's a little more family friendly. But
Yeah.
I think that's a lot to do with Disney.
And again, that's good. Like, if the product is good, give me more of the product. The problem is when the product's not good, people don't want to watch or be involved with things that are not well done. And Disney has just not been knocking out of the park lately on Star Wars stuff. When they hit The Mandalorian, people freaked out. Rogue One, another great example of a great movie.
Yeah.
Rogue One is the best, maybe a top 3 Star Wars movie total ever. It's a great movie. But what did it hinge on, Carter? It's not on a new stuff. It's
Right.
based on the original trilogy.
That's right.
Right? Something that we all love. Solo could have been better. I think it's a good movie. It's the new trilogy just wasn't good. Force Awakens was fine. And the other two, there was obviously no plan.
Yeah.
It was like, hey,
We got to get this out as soon as we can.
well, it's more like, hey, we got a bunch of these, sorry for this word, a bunch of nerds who will come watch a bunch of Star Wars no matter what. So we're just going to put it out there, and people are going to come watch it. And they did. But the problem is when people don't rewatch stuff. That's your issue, especially with the subscription model of Disney Plus. People are not going and watching these shows and these movies over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So when I go to Disney Plus, I look on Star Wars, I'm like, holy cow, I forgot there was this much junk. It's crazy. In 3 years, the amount of shows and movies that have come out will boggle your mind. It's
Yeah.
And
insane.
they're doing the same thing with Marvel. Like,
Absolutely.
you could accredit it just because I'm older and like I don't have that wonder in me anymore. But like Phase 2, Phase 3, Phase 4 of Marvel, like Prime Infinity War stuff, so good. Now, out of the past like 10 Marvel movies that have come out, like 7 of them are unwatchable.
Yeah, I can't even keep up anymore.
I couldn't name them. Yeah, exactly.
Like the new like big Avengers movie is coming out next December, and like there's so much to catch up on because I've just tuned out.
Yeah.
Because they're more worried about like creating like funny characters that are marketable. You know, that's what
That's Disney.
that's the streaming thing and all that. That's the new like market. Like before, in days of like the old trilogy or the way they made money outside of movies was like, you know, action figures
Yeah.
and like the comic books and things like that. And so it was more dependent on good characters and good stories. Now it's on streaming where it's just, if it's, you know, something funny or something like lighthearted or more enjoyable, but like not a good kind of enjoyable, I guess.
Yeah. Again, I look at it and I just don't see how this is profitable for Disney. I just don't get it. And I'm not an accountant. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. And I'm saying not that it's a bad purchase. I just feel like it's been a whiff. It's been a whiff.
I think a lot of your arguments for both of you have been more about the purity of Star Wars, and I get that. I'm not debating that. But I think you can make the emotional argument that without Disney, Star Wars would be kind of where Star Trek is, or maybe like Carter alluded to with Marvel. It's nostalgic, but it's not currently
Okay.
it's not that dominant thing.
I mean,
Here's the bottom line.
I agree with that.
The theme park experience creates lifelong fans in ways that movies can't. Carter, I know you're a big Star Wars fan. I've seen you watch Star Wars. You didn't light up the way that you did when you rode Rise of the Resistance the first time. And so because of that, that's invaluable to Star Wars, and that's because of Disney. Let me just wrap this up. Disney paid $4 billion for Star Wars again, and yes, they're making money from it. But Star Wars as a brand, in my opinion, is worth more now than it was in 2012 when Disney bought it, and that's because of Disney. Galaxy's Edge creates that emotional connection that turns those casual viewers, like some of the people we've talked about, into diehard fans. The Mandalorian wouldn't even exist without Disney. Star Wars wouldn't be culturally relevant to Gen Z without Disney's Constant Contact. Disney saved Star Wars, in my opinion, from becoming a nostalgic franchise and turned into a multi-generational powerhouse. So to me, Star Wars is the big winner here, and that's because of Disney.
I can't deny that because I wouldn't know anything about Star Wars if it wasn't on Disney Plus. Like, I didn't watch Star Wars until I was a little bit older because I had no way to watch them because I didn't have the VHS or the DVD or whatever. But we're saying that the shows aren't good. No one's watching them. Someone's watching them,
sure,
because they wouldn't keep making more. Again,
it's true.
They aren't making these shows for the good of the people. They're making these shows to make money, and if they're not making money, they're not going to keep doing it.
Yeah,
maybe we're just in the minority. I don't know.
Yeah, but let me get back to Disney World, right? It's Disney World podcast, not a Disney podcast. So I'll get back to the world part. Galaxy's Edge is probably the most immersive of all of the lands outside of Magic Kingdom. I just won't put down Magic Kingdom. I love Magic Kingdom too much. It is so well done. When they expand it, and Lord knows they are going to expand it, and they're going to put more stuff in there, it's only going to get better. I think it does need another ride. I think it does. It does. It has 2 rides. Probably a better sit-down restaurant would be helpful.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the market. I barely spend any time in that. That is so well done.
Sure.
Batu in general it's so cool. The where you walk, the concrete is so well done. Everything's good. Everything's so well done. So they obviously put a lot of time, effort, care, love into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I'm ready for more, and I think maybe that's just looking at other parts of Disney World and saying, look at all this stuff. They tried, and we haven't even talked about Galactic Star Cruiser. Is that what was it called?
Yeah, that's right. Galactic Star Cruiser.
Yeah, the hotel. It's an unreal concept. Like, what a cool idea. If you don't know what this is, a few years ago, they created a hotel that was an immersive hotel experience where you got on to when you went in the hotel, you were on a spaceship and you had this, like, I guess, mission, right? And everybody that was on the spaceship had a part that you played, and you did all these cool things. It's really awesome, but they forgot these people want to be on vacation too.
Yeah,
there's no windows, right? And you are allowed to go into Galaxy's Edge basically only. And you could go in there, ride the rides, and go back to your hotel with no windows.
And it was like $5,000 a night.
So expensive.
Very expensive, yeah.
And like, if it had ever dropped, I'd have gone, like, just to try it.
Yeah.
Because that sounds like a cool concept. And like, I love Disney's thinking. There's no doubt they have people that are thinking, how do we continue to build this brand?
That's right.
And get people into our parks based on Star Wars. And I think what Jamie said is right. There are a lot of people that would never, ever watch Star Wars, never in their life, that go into Disney World, go into Galaxy's Edge and say, you know what? My kid wants a lightsaber now.
That's right.
Oh, hey, look at those cool robots. Because, by the way, if you haven't seen the new robots they've got going on, those are really cool. The new droids, they're unbelievable. Yeah. Hey, my kid wants to build a droid. My kid wants some robes. My kid likes this, that. It's every shop is different. And you mentioned this. I was listening to one of our old podcasts, Carter, and you were talking about how every shop is different. And you were 100% right. The craziest food, the most different drink items, they're all in Galaxy's Edge.
That's right.
So, again, they got to continue to build that because I think it is so well done that is probably the most successful part of Star Wars that Disney has actually done is in Walt Disney World.
So let me ask you this.
Or in the parks in general, I guess.
Which brand needs the other more in the next 50 years? Do you think Star Wars survives without Disney? Or do you think Disney survives without Star Wars?
Well, Disney definitely survives. I don't think Star Wars survives without Disney.
There you go.
We are more accepting of the Disney World, what Disney World did with Star Wars, more than what Disney did with Star Wars.
I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's be objective about this as well. And this is not just restricted to Disney World and Star Wars. I think you could apply the same argument to Universal and Harry Potter.
Absolutely.
But I do think the answer is probably reversed in that. I think Harry Potter is strong enough to stand on its own without Universal. But that can be a topic for a later day.
But you also look at, who went and saw the new Harry Potter movies? Somebody went and saw them. I didn't really care, and I love Harry Potter.
Right.
The other thing I was going to mention was Star Wars would get picked up by some big corporation because James Bond, Lord of the Rings, all these big franchises get picked up by somebody.
Right.
But it's up to them what they do with it, right? So Star Wars was the original, I guess really, you go back and forth Harry Potter and Universal, but Star Wars being bought in 2012? It was 2012, that what you said?
Right.
Was such a big deal because what that did was that said that this entity, this Lucasfilm, everything they got is worth $4 billion to Disney. And we know they're going to invest money. They're going to make stuff, create stuff, and everything from from movie to parks.
And they have.
And when you look at, and I know we've been crapping on it a lot, but Disney has been more, I think people would say they've done a better job with that than Amazon has done with Lord of the Rings.
True.
Okay? I think people are scared to death on what Amazon's going to do with James Bond. And people like the purists, quote unquote purists, are worried what they're going to do. Disney has created more fans for Star Wars. Star Wars would not have the global impact as of right now without Disney. There's no way. Star Wars would get picked up, but it would not have as big of a cultural impact as it does without Disney. Now, how good or how positive that is, that's up to people to decide. But the amount of people's eyeballs on the product could not be higher if it wasn't with Disney.
Right. A lot of good discussion. I think we could probably make a couple of episodes just on that one topic, but we want to know what you think at home. Did Disney benefit more from having Star Wars to drive that attendance and that merchandise sales, or does Star Wars benefit more from Disney's massive platform, theme park immersion, and that content machine like Carter talked about, keeping it relevant? It's a debate really with no right answer. It's very subjective, but I think it reveals a lot about how we value that intellectual property versus having that experience. So email us at tbmh25@gmail.com and tell us where you fall in this debate. We want to hear your argument for sure. Great job, guys.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
So a lot of the joys of Disney World obviously come within the parks themselves, right?
Yeah, they do.
The big four parks.
Yes.
But there's so much more to Disney outside of that.
Tell me about it, Carter.
We're gonna tell them about it together.
Let's do it.
So our draft today is things you can do in Disney World that don't require a park ticket.
Come on.
Interesting.
Okay?
Come on.
Now we're gonna just outlaw Disney Springs
That's
as
given.
a whole. You can say a certain shop in Disney Springs, I guess, if you want, but that'd be a waste of a draft pick. Let's each get 3.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
You go first. You're jacked up about this. Let's go.
Okay.
Gotta.
I'll go first. With the first pick, I will take mini golf.
Okay.
Nice.
So there are multiple mini golf courses across Disney World. They are at resorts for the most part, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you don't need a ticket to get into a resort. So, hey, spend an afternoon at the mini golf course.
Yeah, there's Fantasia Gardens, which is themed with musical instruments and dancing hippos, and Winter Summerland, which is kind of a Christmas theme.
Yeah, the Fantasia one's right by the Swan and Dolphin. And Henry's still, I think, a little upset we didn't go. We drove by it every day, but we were going to the parks. These are really, really nice. These are not your, beach putt courses.
Right,
yeah,
right,
these are
right.
nice. These are really, really well done.
It does cost just $14 per person, but not a bad day to spend.
not a bad
way to spend the afternoon.
Cheaper than a park ticket.
That's right.
By just a wee bit. All right. I've got one that's just obvious, and I hope I didn't take something from you guys, but I'm going monorail. Just getting on the monorail. You could just go on the monorail for free.
Yeah.
Like, just get on it and resort hop within that inner ring. You can go visit the Poly, Contemporary, Grand Floridian. You've got awesome, and like the monorail is so much fun. You also go into Epcot. It's just beautiful. A lot of fun. It's a good use of time. You're going to be on it for a while, and you get to see You get to see into the parks and see resorts you may never ever get to stay in.
Right.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I'm going to piggyback on that just a little bit, Sam. And obviously you can use the monorail, but I'm just going to go in general, resort hopping.
Nice.
Just going around and visiting all the different Disney resorts. I think it's so awesome. They're obviously different themed. Some are nice, some are fun, some are silly, some are interactive, some are immersive, a little bit of everything, but especially during the holidays, seeing the different Christmas trees, seeing the different gingerbread houses, the different restaurants that are featured in all of these, just multitude of different experiences that you can have just by going to see the different resorts. So that's my first round pick.
Awesome. What's your second round pick, Jamie? We're going to snake it.
My second round pick, I have not actually got to experience this, but it's something I would definitely enjoy, and that's Chippendale's Campfire Sing-Along. This is at Fort Wilderness, Chippendale. They appear for photos, songs, and marshmallow roasting. You don't need a park ticket for this. After the sing-along, they show a Disney movie on a big outdoor screen. People bring their blankets and just sit out there and enjoy. It's good family time. Roast marshmallows over an open fire pit. Kind of that camp nostalgia meets Disney magic. Love it.
That's a great one. Man, mine's very similar. Hoop-de-doo review.
Nice.
Some might say it's the best show at Disney World. It is a dinner show. You have to get a reservation. It's a little costly. Y'all have done it, correct, Jamie?
We have.
Mm-hmm.
And Carter, you did it. You were there.
I was there.
Yeah. How would y'all rank it? It's pretty good.
It's been a long time, but it was really funny. The food was incredible. It's simple food, but it was very, very well done, and we enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think you get a lot of the Disney magic there of a cool dinner show with characters. And so that's Hoop-de-doo Review is my second pick.
Great.
With my last two picks, first, I'm going to take horseback riding.
Good choice.
That's great.
At Fort Wilderness.
I want to do that one day. I need a big horse. Mouse on the horse.
And then with my last pick, bit of a tip for those of you who don't know.
Oh.
Carter Tip of the Day Part 2.
It's Carter's Tip of the Day.
Tip of the day. The day of your check-in, you can go to the water park for free.
Boom, baby.
Carter just dropped.
I was going to try to win this draft with that in my third pick, and you stole it. I didn't think anybody would remember
Good
that.
job,
Great
Carter.
job, Carter.
I'm glad I got it before you then.
Now,
I have no more.
They are doing that through the end of 2025, and also it's going to start again next year, but only during the summer months. So I don't think you
the
can
water
do
park's
it until
closed by
May.
now, huh?
Well, they actually are keeping them open most of the year.
One
now.
of them stays. Yeah, one of them for sure stays
open all year round, depending upon how frequency. COVID, they both shut down. One opened, and then now I think this is the first summer where both were open at the same time. Fact check me on that, but I think that's right. Carter, those are great ones.
Thank you.
My last one is in Disney Springs, and you said, "Oh, why would anybody say go to one specific place in Disney Springs?" Well, this place has something for free, and you have to check on their website. But the Lego store in Disney Springs,
So fun.
basically almost every day they do a free Lego that you can do, and you get to take it with you. We were there. We were going to Disney Springs. We were a little late because Jamie texted me, said, "Hey, if you go to the Lego store right now, Jamie, you remember what you could build?
I don't.
You can build a mini Cinderella's castle."
Oh,
And I was heartbroken that we missed it. But the year before we did that, we got to do something. I can't remember what we did, but Henry got to do it and just had a great time. And we actually bought his first big Lego set right after that.
That's awesome.
And then now
What was it?
It's Star Wars.
The
So
big
now
one?
he does a lot of big Disney Star Wars.
Heck yeah.
And so look, I mean, they got us. So that free Lego turned into us buying Lego. But I mean, if you want something fun to do for your kid that's actually free, they got 2 hours. They have the little packets.
Turn them loose.
You go do it, man. It's so much. And the Disney, and
great.
the Lego people help you. Like they're so great. They're so kind. There's always a wait to get in the Lego store, but it is absolutely worth it for that free Lego.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm last?
Yep.
So with my last pick, guys, I've done this a little bit more frequently the last couple of times that I've been, and that's hanging out on the boardwalk.
That's a good one.
That entertainment district at night is so fun. They have street performers and entertainment, magicians, musicians, jugglers, free entertainment. The dining options there. I got to experience the flying fish when I was there last time.
You
Man.
have ranted and raved about this for
Me and Emily need to go
quite
there
a while.
just so she can try the salmon there. It was incredible. It also has my favorite breakfast joint, which is the Trattoria Al Forno. It's Italian breakfast. The coffee there, unbelievable. There's a pizza window. They have the blue ribbon corn dogs, the new cake shop.
The pizza window is spectacular, guys.
Now, none of that stuff is free,
So
but
good.
you don't need a park ticket to go.
No, so good.
And also, you can connect to the beach club, the yacht club, Swan and Dolphin, extend that resort hopping experience. It's romantic. You can ride the boats. It's free entertainment in a beautiful setting with lots of dining options. It's just kind of that complete entertainment experience with a lot of good stuff and without costing $1. So love it.
That is great. Yeah, I love the boardwalk. Definitely the resort I would love to stay at in the future.
For sure.
I could watch that all day.
All right, Big Mouse House fans, what a wonderful, fun episode. From Hadley's adorable ride descriptions, seriously, that kid has a future in comedy, to Sam's cryptic "Where am I?" clues that has completely stumped, to Carter's legitimately useful tip of the day. I hope it changed how some of you think about Disney World, because that's exactly what we were going for. The draft of things to do without park tickets really opened our eyes to how much Disney fun exists outside of the theme parks. You don't have to spend $109 per person per day to experience Disney World. There's an entire world of experience at the resorts, Disney Springs, and beyond that too many people overlook. If you're on a budget or just want to experience Disney differently, that segment gave you a complete game plan. And that Star Wars debate, Sam, Carter, and I, we barely scratched the surface of that discussion. I have a feeling we're going to get some passionate emails about this one, because Star Wars fans and Disney fans both have strong opinions. We'd love to hear where you fall on that debate. Does Disney need Star Wars more, or does Star Wars need Disney? There's no right answer, but again, it's a fascinating question to think about. But none of this happens without you. And thank you for spending your time with us tonight. Thank you for being part of the Big Mouse House family and for sharing your love of Disney with us. Don't forget, we want to hear from you. Email us at tbmh25@gmail.com. Tell us your favorite non-park ticket Disney experiences. Share your thoughts on that Star Wars debate, or just let us know you're out there listening. If you're not following us on social media, again, come find us. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Search the Big Mouse House and join the community. We're posting content this week, continuing those debates, connecting with Disney fans just like you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please take 2 seconds and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us reach more people that need to know that we're not alone in our theme park addictions. And if you're feeling generous, leave us a review. It makes such a huge difference in helping new listeners discover the show. So thank you for being part of the Big Mouse House family. Keep planning those Disney trips. Keep dreaming about Main Street USA. And remember, there's always room for one more in the Big Mouse House. I thought Carter was in a coma.
It's time. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. No, I would have been so pissed. I'd have flipped.
We didn't get to Star Wars.
This table was going over.
That's what I thought. Then we're moving into another edition of Carter's.
Are you just like reading?
Yeah.
That is what I thought.
I do what?
I like Disney World.
Is it better than school?
Yeah.
What? Is it better than soccer?
Not really.
What?
Not really.
You like soccer more than Disney World?
No, I kind of like both of them the most.
Okay, that makes sense.
Feels good in there. There's, again, not a lot of people.
Yeah.
All the things you want in a bathroom. What I'm looking for is my best bang for my dump here, okay?
It's still getting cut.